All right, evening everyone. There we go, I think. There we go. Welcome back. There we go. Hello, I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back to Fable. All right. Yeah, we're looking good. So, anyway, hello, good evening. I see Simp in the chat already. In here early. Can I pick up that mushroom? No, I can't. I need to also remember my controls. There it is. Got him. All right. Okay, right click. That is so weird. Right click is run. This is an old game. Oh, is it space is interact? No. I forget what interact is. Tab? Oh. Yeah, it's tab. Marna Jennings. Loving mother. Dead. I don't want to laugh at that. That's mean. Anyway, good evening. How is everybody? Once again, I'm working on getting the audio and whatnot mixed properly. So if anything is too loud or too quiet, do let me know. Hey, a chest. Jet. I don't know what that's for. It's fancy though. All right. What was it? Greatwood Lake, Greatwood Entrance. What's this way? This is where the bandits were coming from, I think. You chicken. No, this is where I came from. This is the orchard. Alright, never mind then. Anyway. Alright. So before we get too deep into things, I want to forewarn everybody. I am somewhat under the weather. I've got a cold, or hopefully not the flu, but it's possible, coming on. And so if I feel and smell and sound all... there's a reason for that. Where's the bastard? There.
Lights out, you horrible lot!
Yeah, I know experience. Forget how to use magic.
Easy. Looking fine.
Won't get in his way.
Respect is due. Known as Chicken Chaser, I believe.
There it is. Found it. It's shift. I don't know why I'm known as Chicken Chaser. That is a little bit unknown to me. Also, you know what? I am going to turn down music. Because it's crazy loud. To me, at least. Let's do that. Oh, it didn't... There we go. Try that. See if that's any better, huh? Oh, they're bandits. Dang it. Come on, guys.
What the? What? Come on.
interesting that it's bandits. They killed a guy. It was not quick enough. Kind of disappointed in myself there. Feel like I should have and could have solved that problem. Hello, Grace.
Chickens. Darkwood's a dangerous place, hero.
Thanks for letting me know. I think I'm doing okay. Let me see. Lookout point, huh? I don't think I've been to Lookout Point yet.
Pleasant day to you, sir.
There's an important quest card in the guild for you.
Okay. I am going to go back to the guild at some point, but I will first check out Lookout Point, or whatever it is. Ray says I'm deep in research for a sketch I'm going to do once I sort my new drawing software and actually how to actually use it. What software do you use? Curious. I don't know much about that, but Erica knows a fair amount about it. Though I will say, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she mostly just uses Utopia for a lot of stuff. It is excellent, actually, as a Photoshop alternative. It is it's roughly, I would say, equivalent to GIMP in like functionality and.
Can I interest you in something? You're sure to find
in functionality as well as in
The farmers have had stuff stolen. Weird devices they were.
and of course being free, right? The big difference, of course, is that it is entirely browser based, which I find to be quite useful. I know a lot of people don't care for that, and would prefer something that is downloaded purely on the machine. But I actually like. I kind of prefer the browser-based kind of thing. Physical shield? No. No. Attack spells. I could get Fireball. I'm really tempted to get Fireball. Physique? It says, I'm trying to find daywear dresses with hobble skirts from 1912. Very hard to find. Any hobble skirt is Edwardian ancestor of the modern fit, and flare or mermaid-style skirt. Not proving simple. Interesting. I think I more or less know what you're talking about. Toughness is natural armor. Physique. I think I'm going to go with increasing my physique. And then magic power? Or should I just get Fireball? I kind of just want to get Fireball. Fireball's so tempting. Ooh, they're evil spells. Wait, hold on. The alignment modifier, plus versus minus. How does that work exactly? Only the evil can master the spell. Okay, so it requires alignment modifier. What about summon? Higher levels allow... No. It doesn't say. Turncoat? Higher levels allow... okay. Interesting. There's no healing spells. But I'm going to get Fireball. And... now, with more than 2 spells, left shift to see your spells. Move the mouse wheel, or press O to cycle through them. Drag spells from the spell menu, F6. Oh, wait. Let's do that. Let's do that. Here we go. I'm setting Fireball to default, because it's Fireball. It says, the Odyssey of the figure skating competitions at the Olympics are finally done. All I have left is the end gala. Just an exhibition performance, or basically a feck ton of free programs. Oh. I mean, exhibition performance, that's always fun, because it's not low stakes. It's absolutely elite level performers at a relatively low stakes kind of performance. And yeah, okay, yeah, like you said, free programs are the longer, more artistic end of figure skating most people likely associate with the sport. Yeah. I don't know. My favorite has still been that Charlie Chaplin one that one of you guys shared. I forget when that was, who that was, if that was you or if that was Veronica. But that was probably my favorite of the lot. Hob Cave. Hob Killing Contest. Clear Orchard Farm of Hobbs. What's a hob? Is this gonna be evil? Really? That's from 1992? I thought that was recent. Huh. That was very good. I like that one. I like that a great deal. Clear Orchard Farm of Hobbs. What are Hobbs? Okay. Hold on one moment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Gabriel needed to go to jail. He's in trouble. There we go. All right. How do I boast? What does this do? I don't know what a lot of this does. I'm just gonna take this quest. I'm a little bit uncertain about it. Clear Orchard Farm of Hobbs. Let's go then, shall we? Oh, I only have one teleport destiny. Never mind, I gotta walk. Alright, well, let's walk then. Yeah.
I be of assistance?
Victor Petrenko, huh? Wow.
Known as chicken.
Why I'm known as Chicken Chaser. Okay.
Respect is obviously due. Oh. What was that? What some? I've got a bad feeling about this. It's all going dark.
Red meat.
Simple when you know how.
I really have to remember what all of my controls are.
Better show him some respect. What was that? More? I've got a bad feeling.
Oops.
Get up, you horrible bunch of layabouts!
Okay. Anyway. Peter Barna, 1992 Albertville Winter Games in France. Interesting. Okay, cool. A Czech skater. Hold on. Where's my key bindings? Flourish? Sheath. Okay, target lock is space. Caps lock is sneak. Okay. There we go. Alright, I think I basically got it.
Ah, there is an important quest card at the guild for you.
Thank you, I know. I'm ignoring it for now. You whisper.
Ah, there you are.
About time you showed up. I was going to start without you.
I was just telling your friend here, the whole orchard's overrun with hobs.
I could get rid of them myself, but it might be more fun like this. Whoever kills the most
What are those
hobs
little things?
gets the trophy, right?
I don't care how you do it, just stick 'em before they drink all my scrubbing.
Drink
The little
all my
sods
scrubbing,
cracked open
okay.
my crates down by the river at the far end of the path.
Guess that's where we should go. Race you there.
Okay.
Make sure you make every one of their deaths painful.
Alright. We'll see about that.
You really don't like hobs, do you?
Ooh!
You're the fastest round here, are you? next? Ow! Who's next? Ow! The hobs are your target, not me. Who's next? Damn! You got another one. You're still too slow. You really don't like hobs, do you?
Winning dramatically, right?
Ow! And another one to me.
Your health is low. You
Ow!
have potions or food?
I used a resurrection file. Okay, well, that's great. I didn't want to do that.
You're the fastest round here, are you? This is easy.
How many have I killed?
This is easy. And another one to me.
Ow.
Well done. You really taught the hobs a lesson.
Yeah.
They'll think twice before they try stealing from me again.
You're losing your touch, farm boy. You need to practice more. Maybe
Wait.
I'll go easier on you next time.
Did she actually
But
win?
today,
How
the
did she
trophy is
win?
mine. I've had enough of this. Maybe the guild has something more interesting for me.
We better make a move now and check on the damage.
Okay. I guess, alright. Thought I won. Reload? Oh, it is... Oh, okay. It is not a failable quest. It is a do the quest until you succeed kind of quest. I see. Gotcha. Alright. Well, let's try again, shall we? In that case. How should we practice Lent? Impsimp asks. How are the little McCoys? They're quite well. Impsimp has a philosophy quote to show Professor McCoy, and should Catholics date Protestants? If so, how should they approach this? Pick one. What should I do first? Should I just go in order? I would skip. I want to skip. Okay, that's how I skip. Escape.
My stock will be ruined.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I see it. It's below the map is the actual scoreboard. Got it. Is it final blow that determines who wins?
And another one to me. You really don't like hobs, do... Damn! You got another one! You won't wait for me, will you?
winning, but not by very
And
much.
another one to me.
Ow.
You really don't like hobs, do you? You really don't like hobs, do you? Who's next?
I'm winning, but again, not by very much.
Who's next? Damn! You got another one! Ow! The hobs are your target, not me! Damn! You got another one! You won't wait for me, will you?
If a society is tolerant without limit,
You're making me look bad.
its ability to be tolerant will eventually be seized and destroyed by the intolerant. Is this something like
Damn! You got another
Popper's
one.
paradox of tolerance? Not Popper. Who is it? The paradox of tolerance guy.
You really don't like hobs, do you?
That strikes me as very similar to the paradox of tolerance kind of question. Right, that we have no obligation to tolerate the intolerant. It shouldn't be considered tolerant to tolerate the intolerant. Ow, my body.
Well done. You really taught the hobs a lesson. They'll think twice before they try stealing from me again.
Not bad. Don't think it'll be easy next time, though.
I
I've
did
had
just
enough
use
of
2
this.
resurrection files. there
Maybe
because I
the
wasn't
guild
paying
has
attention
something
to my
more
health.
interesting for me.
We better make a move now and check on the damage.
All right, I got the thingy. Obtooth trophy. All right. Killed a bunch of hobs. Meat. Money. We left a lot of loot on the battlefield, I see. Basically Dark Souls combat. In any case, though, right? So, Imsem, to your quote there, it reminds me very much of the old paradox of tolerance, but I don't actually think it's quite correct. I do think that, let me put it this way: it speaks to, quite frankly, what is one of the larger themes of this game, which is that
There is an important quest card at the guild for you.
no, it's not that actually. It's something else entirely. It's that it's this idea that people who choose to be good rather than choosing to do evil are kind of tying their own hands or hamstringing themselves, making it more difficult than it needs to be to fight against evil by not choosing to use evil means. Right? If we were instead willing to do whatever we needed to by whatever means necessary in order to defeat evil, even using evil means in order to do so, then we would be able to do so more effectively. And so that means that good is at a sort of disadvantage. I think that is. I think that's ultimately quite naive. Really? Okay. Okay, fine.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I see him.
There we go. Uh-oh, beetles.
I see him. I can't look. I want some more.
Ow! Hey, you're a bandit.
The will. I've got a bad feeling about it.
Such power,
There we go.
such finesse.
Hey, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay, let's still trade. Nothing he wants. Okay. Oh, fine. He's got weapons. Eh. Items. Ooh. Cost 500. I'll just buy one. Eric Dane died. I don't actually know who that is. Sorry, Grace. May he rest in peace regardless.
Nonsense. That's a bad one finished. Such finesse. Oh,
There we go.
no.
Easy as that.
Eat something so we don't use up another resurrection file. Huh?
Pleasant day to you, sir.
Yeah, there we go. Imsa Pass, should Catholics ever date Protestants? How should this be approached? If they're on the same page for all moral issues. Actually, hold on. I was not actually done. I was not done with the last thing I was saying. Because that was actually kind of important. Right, so there's this idea that I was talking about, that that good kind of holds itself back from employing evil means. And it would be more effective if it did, if it were willing to do evil things in order to accomplish good ends, right? That this idea that that good is not just not merely utilitarian, but anti-utilitarian in an important sense. That is, I think that misunderstands what goodness is. Because goodness is fundamentally coterminous with being.
He don't look like no chicken chaser to me.
To be good is to be effectively. Right? Is to do how and what we ought to do. Okay, wow, that is a lot of experience. Good lord. I do need some health. I'll get some health. Maybe some toughness. Now let's do physique. And then toughness. Okay. I don't have quite enough there. I'm going to save up. Heal life. Ooh, that's quite nice. I do actually want heal life. Only the virtuous can master the spell. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's going to cost a lot, but it's worth it. Huh, there you go. See? That's nice. All right. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I think that this idea that
We could be friends if you like.
we are friends. This idea that that good sort of hamstrings itself, right? That it would be more effective to do evil things, but well, good people are just too good for that, and we choose not to, not because it's but oh man, if only we could do evil, then man, we would be just so much more effective. That's just wrong. Because again, I think it misunderstands.
There's an important quest card guild for you.
It assumes that evil is, in some sense, good, in the sense that it is effective, which it isn't.
Not everybody can be like him.
That's ultimately incorrect. Right?
Hello there.
Because evil is a corruption or a deficiency.
Look at the chickens run.
And it being a deficiency means, of course, that it it cannot be as effective as goodness. Right, my renown is insufficient. Okay. Darn, can't do the Hob Cave. I guess I'll do Trader Escort. Anyway, I think that applies, though, equally well to this whole the question of tolerance. Right? Are we to tolerate? Well, yes. We are to... Well, here's the other... Okay, hold on. Let me put it this way, too. Tolerance. What does this mean? We actually have to look at what exactly it means to have tolerance. What is the virtue, so to speak, of tolerance? What is it to be tolerant? Sorry, this is jerky. By the way, beef jerky. When I say beef jerky, I mean actual beef. I don't mean human flesh, like, Epstein people. Allegedly. But no, what tolerance means is to restrain oneself from a violent response against something. Now, you can tolerate things that should be tolerated, and you can tolerate things that should not be tolerated, and you can fail to tolerate things that should be tolerated, and you can refuse to tolerate things that should not be tolerated. So, what does that mean? You can tolerate things. In other words, you can allow something to happen and not violently prevent it. You can choose to do that, whether or not it is tolerable, right? Or whether or not it can be justly stopped, or if it would be unjust to stop it, or whatever, right? And so, if someone, for example, this again just gets kind of into legal theory, right? What is the appropriate domain for the use of force in the organization of society? That really is just the question of tolerance. What sorts of things should we tolerate, and what sorts of things should we violently prohibit or prevent? And when it comes to, say, intolerance, the question, of course, is intolerance of what? Right, so maybe we should not tolerate intolerance, but intolerance of what? So if somebody, say a bad guy, say a Nazi or somebody you don't like, decides that they don't want to tolerate somebody of a different race existing, right? And say that there's this Ku Klux Klan guy who just lynches a black man. Cool. He's intolerant. Should we tolerate that? Well, no, it's murder. We should not tolerate that. But, on the other hand, if what we mean by tolerance is verbal acceptance, which is what the left often means by it, right? We're just going to allow, just going to not speak up against, we're going to verbally approve of, say, somebody of another race existing. That's not tolerance. That's acceptance. They're different things, right? So the racist, the Ku Klux Klan guy, the Grand Wizard, who tolerates the black man, in other words, doesn't kill him, but speaks out in hatred and is constantly expressing his hatred, is still tolerant in the strict ethical sense. Right? He still tolerates him. He doesn't kill him. He doesn't do anything violent to him. We should tolerate that, right? No, that doesn't mean we approve of it. Doesn't mean we approve of his spoken his thoughts of racism and his expressions of racism. We shouldn't approve those things. We shouldn't even accept those things. We should say that it's wrong. But yeah, I do think we should tolerate it. What we shouldn't tolerate is violence. Again, the whole question of tolerance just comes right back in to the question of aggression and how that fits into legal theory. Ray says on the Epstein reference you just made, I wouldn't be shocked, because apparently where that comes from, as a type of disease Epstein and some of the victims had that you can only get from the ingestion of human flesh of someone who has the disease. Was it Kuru? Because I know of Kuru, which is typically spread by eating either human flesh or higher primates. Or it might be something else. I'm not sure. But yeah, that is there's in the Epstein files. There's all sorts of these like code words, like beef jerky, like pizza, like grape soda, like oh gosh, there's a few of them. And like the fact that we're just supposed to think, oh, they're not talking about anything in particular. They're just talking about food. They love their pizza with grape soda. All of these extremely rich people who are coordinating their pizza with grape soda meetings with a bunch of other phenomenally rich people. Yeah, okay, that definitely just doesn't mean a certain racial category of sex slave. Yeah, okay. 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 Let me just put it this way. I'm not surprised by almost anything that I've yet heard from the Epstein files. The only thing that kind of surprises me is that Epstein was apparently a racial supremacist. That he was like, he thought that Goyim, that non-Jews, like non-ethnic Jews, were somehow inferior and were basically a slave race, a natural slave race, like an Aristotelian natural slave race. Or something like that. That's the only thing that really surprised me so far in the Epstein files. Everything else, that the world elite are colluding with each other and are satanic pedophiles, cannibals, rapists, general tyrants overall, is not the least bit surprising, because I've studied history. I know that this is how the world elite has always run things, going back thousands of years. Like read the Old Testament. Look at Roman history. Read about the 30 tyrants in Greece and Athens. Read about the organization of Sparta. Look at the personal habits of Alexander the Great. Like, none of this should be the least bit surprising to anyone. Yeah, Imsep, he was a racial supremacist. He was basically a pro-Jewish Nazi. like, okay, what modern leftists, like even mild leftists, would say, "Oh, that's just you're just talking like a Nazi," talking about how we can just exploit people of other races, that we hate them and we think that they're not just inferior, but that we can take advantage of them, that it's the right thing for us to take advantage of them because we're superior to them. That's how he talks about Jews versus non-Jews. Like, search the term goy or goyim in the Epstein files, and you're in for a whole new world of tremendous racism. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, I did not realize that was a thing. Sim says those men were great. Epstein has no history to be proud of. You mean like Alexander the Great and the emperors of Rome? No, they were not great. They were horrible. Roughly equivalent to, maybe not Jeffrey Epstein himself, but to a lot of his sort of clients, the people he hobnobbed around with. The world elite are the same as they always have been. There's nothing new under the sun. Zips asks, do you think we will see a huge upheaval of society as those on that list are brought to justice? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think those on the list will be brought to justice, with a few exceptions, mostly outside the United States. I was surprised to see Prince Andrew, was it? Who was arrested. But I don't really expect him to get much of it, to get any real consequences. I could be wrong, though. I really don't expect consequences for anyone within the U.S. No. As the meme has been saying, our entire system is absolutely founded on this devil worship, and so it's not going to change. Grace says, WEF and Klaus Schwab, whose father, I believe, was an actual historically accurate Nazi, as far as I've heard. What about them? I know they're involved, and I've known they were evil for a very long time. Like, look at Klaus Schwab. Just look at any picture of the man, and tell me that isn't an Austin Powers villain. I'd say Bond villain, but it's even more comically over the top than that. Imzim says we're seeing a huge upsurge in anti-Semitism, and Israel is doing it to themselves. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I think that, again, not to sound too conspiratorial, but look, we've been proven right about everything else, so let's just go for it. I think that that's a large part of Israel's strategy. Israel needs there to be widespread anti-Semitism for it to continue to exist. A lack of anti-Semitism is an existential threat to the state of Israel because it will, in their own words, a lot of this revealed from the Epstein files, it will cause a brain drain. Because if Israel is under threat, in other words, doesn't have U.S. military support and has powerful enemies in the region, then people in Israel who want to live a peaceful life, in other words, innovators and entrepreneurs, will leave. They'll just go to the U.S., where they're perfectly safe anyway. Whereas the only people who will immigrate to Israel will not be the wealthy, the innovative, the useful, socially useful people. It'll be crazy radicals who want to go fight. And that's not who they want. Right? That's not who they need. They want people to come to Israel who are going to benefit Israel because they're afraid of anti-Semitism in the rest of the world. And so if the U.S., if American society is not anti-Semitic, Israel is probably going to cease to exist. They rely upon anti-Semitism to continue to exist as a nation state. So, yeah, guess what they're going to do? It's an incentives problem, really. Oh, yeah, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the usurper prince, of course. And no, he was released hours after he was arrested. Of course he was. Not the least bit surprising. Look, if the Stewart line is restored to the throne because of the Epstein files, I won't complain. That'll be enough for me. That'll be fine. Yimsib asks, how can we separate the Jewish people, Israelis, from the horrid policies and customs of their nations in recent decades, loving their neighbor even when they have been brainwashed by supremacism and warmongering? The same way you do it with anything else. Like, if I were to judge my fellow countrymen by my government, I would be as anti-American as the most radical ISIS soldier who's ever lived. Like, really, if you look at the actions of the US government, especially in light of recent revelations, like, you would have to hate America if you don't carefully delineate between the American government and the American people. Because the American people are subject to the American government. The American government are the tyrants who rule over them. That's all. That's all there is. It's one particular gang that has a tremendous amount of power, and their primary victims are us. That's all. Like, the I would almost say the Israeli people are the primary victims of the Israeli government, but that's not quite true. The Palestinian people are the primary victims of the Israeli government, but the Israeli people are a very close second, if only because they are conscripted into the military. They are the victims of all kinds of almost constant blowback from Israeli government policy, yada yada yada. Hell, taxation, right? Tyrannical laws, all that kind of stuff. Sim says, not giving into Austrian painter ideology. Well, that's always good. Don't give into Austrian painter ideology. Never do that. Never go full Austrian painter. But still being critical of Israel while wanting to save the Jewish people's souls. And that last part is key, I think. It seems recently that you're either pro-Israel or worship the Austrian painter. Yeah, they're trying to make that into the reality, because no one wants to be a Nazi. And so if they can convince everybody that the only alternative to absolute Zionism is Nazism, then more people are going to choose to be Zionists. If there is a middle ground available, and there is, but if people can understand that there's a middle ground available, people will take that middle ground in a heartbeat. They have to eliminate that middle ground by convincing everybody that the only option is either anti-Semitism, which is Nazism, or Zionism. Look at what's her name? The Catholic woman who was expelled from the Trump Committee on religious freedom because she was not a Zionist. I mean, that's it, right? Like that, her questions in that meeting after which she got kicked out were absolutely relevant. Like, is anti-Zionism equivalent to anti-Semitism? And all the other members of that committee said, yeah, of course it is. And she says, well, the Catholic position is anti-Zionist in the relevant sense. Does that mean you think that the Catholic Church is anti-Semitic? And they wouldn't say yes, even though they obviously do mean yes, because it is almost a core part of modern Jewish identity. Modern meaning the last 500 years, like modern in terms of epochal time periods, right? Modern Jewish identity is almost founded upon the idea that the church is anti-Semitic. So yeah, of course they believe that. Oh, okay. Actually, Grace, I'm going to push back on you on that. Grace says, also, people who believe the Israeli political propaganda, who are hyper ultra orthodox, who are also by religious adherents, are against military involvement. Yes, but that's the other thing too. Jewish support for Israel is, I don't know if this is still true, but I know it was true some time ago. It either is or at least was the lowest among the most Orthodox Jews, because the original Zionist movement they saw as a kind of idolatry, which it is. They're correct about that. Taking the political nation state of Israel as if it is equivalent to Judaism, they see as heinous and abhorrent, especially because Benjamin Netanyahu is basically non-practicing. Like, he's less orthodox than like Ben Shapiro. Come on. One of these days, you guys will provoke me into actually taking on and discussing the quote JQ, because I think I do think there is a genuinely interesting part of that discussion that doesn't get addressed because it is so bogged down in, once again, either being a Nazi or being accused of being a Nazi. There's no middle ground, whereas there's an interesting middle ground to explore, but I'd need more to drink if I'm going to actually talk about something like that. No. I'm going to get my stream nuked. All right, let's do this.
look like What's up? We want to hear something.
Hey.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Farmers have had stuff stolen. Weird devices they were. Gone.
Oaf. Fool. Stupid. Fool.
Oh, hello there, hero.
Not the inside of the nose.
Okay, are we going?
Nonsense.
Okay, that was weird. Is that the guy I'm supposed to escort? I guess. Okay.
Respect is due.
Let's draw steel.
That's a decent injury, that. I'm going to sharp you good.
Compliments of the day to you, sir.
Thank
Simple
you.
when you know how.
This is their Grand Rabbi, Joel Teitelbaum, of the Satmar Jews, was a staunch anti-Zionist. I've looked into this fairly heavily from sources who were, or are actually Satmar Jews, namely Frieda Wiesel, and her contacts with Pearl, a practicing Satmar Jew.
I respectfully
Interesting.
greet you.
Oh, that's a decent injury, that.
Oh, something's up.
Oh, you're still alive. Didn't realize he was still alive.
I'm going.
Interesting. I didn't realize I could charge up my fireballs.
Oh, I'm nervous about this.
Ooh, you can finish them. All right, that's cool. All right, very cool. Moving on. Rita having left the Satmar sect for a less stringent practice, but having spent a large portion of her life in the sect. Interesting. Again, I don't know all that much about the intricacies of modern Judaism. I will say. Hey. Excuse me, guys. Oh, God. Get out of the way, guys. Please. I don't want to kill you. There we go.
Oh.
Hey, get off me, you little sod! What the hell are you
What are you doing back here?
I'm being friendly. Need 5 keys. I have 5 keys. I think I have like 1. She left after divorcing her husband. Yeah, that seems...
Don't look like no chicken chaser to me, but then again, I ain't met one before.
Have bigger hand.
Oh, I can't wait. Tell Mooch.
Simple when you know how.
All right.
to sharp you good.
This is... What
Sorry,
is
buddy.
your problem?
Oh.
It hurts.
Boy!
Yeah,
You're
let's
sure
see.
to find something to suit you.
Tofu and beer keg? Okay.
What are you doing back here?
She left after divorcing her husband sounds
Farmer's
very...
lad stuff stolen. Weird devices they were. Gone.
Sounds rather typical.
Get out of here!
Yeah. Well, he's gone.
Simple when you know how.
Easy as that.
Lights out, you horrible lad.
Go on, get back, you foreigner.
You guys are rude. Alright. Saying she left after divorcing her husband, that does seem a little bit...
Bandits have set up a toll in this region. Be careful.
That does seem a little bit
I hope you
typical
got the gold they want.
for
These
a
bandits will kill
reason
us for
for
fun.
leaving a particular religious sect. Agonizing death. Okay. They're bandits.
I'm afraid this path is private. It'll cost you to get through. Or we can always use your head as an ornament. So, unless you're wanting to end up dead, you'll hand over your shinies.
No, it's a bandit.
Hand the shinies over, and we'll let you That's it. Get in. Rip the swines.
No. It's a lot of bandits. Can I take this many bandits?
It hurts. You're bold. I've got a bad feeling about this. Wow. I can't look.
Okay. So I can take that many bandits. But it's a little bit difficult. That's all.
Hero, your will energy is low. What's that?
Okay. I'm gonna munch on a piece of pie instead. How about that? Anyway, as I was saying, The deconverting after divorcing her husband thing does seem a little bit familiar in terms of how there are plenty of cases where somebody will leave a relatively strict religious sect for what I will often refer to as quote pelvic reasons. Because relatively strict religious sects tend to have pretty strict sexual morality. And that means typically that people can't just do what they want. And people want to do what they want, you know? People especially want to have sex with whom they want.
I've got a bad feeling you should... I can't look.
Ow.
You're Valverine meat. God, I'm nervous about tell Morgy.
I missed. Okay, that's fine.
You're now renowned enough to use the manly arm pump expression.
What?
You have reached recognized status.
The manly arm pump expression. That's alright, that's pretty cool. I dig it. Flame augmentation. Alright. Okay, each weapon is an... Okay. So it's a one-time use, weapon upgrade, basically. Alright. Gold. A lot of it. Steel pick hammer. That's actually... It's quite good. That is quite good. Kind of... I don't like it because I am a sword guy. In general, I like swords, but... Steel pick hammer, huh? Oh, it's less damage? Oh, jeez. That's very strange. It's steel. I thought it would be better. Oh well. Alright. He says if you leave post-divorce, especially post-Jewish religious divorce, called a get, which until you get that under Jewish religious law, you're still seen as married, even if you are not by law. I mean, that's the thing, is that... I think that even if you get a religious divorce, you're still married. Right? Your marriage is, in fact, permanent.
This is the deal. You perform an act of great evil in my sight, and I'll pop open.
That's a nasty temptation you got there. But how about no? Yeah, even if you get a civil divorce, in other words, you're also still married.
I'm gonna spill your... I got bad... Sorry, lad. Ow, that's gonna hurt. What's this?
Thank you, sir.
Chicken?
Yeah, he's a fine man. You gotta respect him in the end.
We got an apple pie.
Go on. Ha!
He's a good un.
So you're the chicken.
I don't know why it showed me a tooltip for an apple pie, but we'll skate. Think of a get as an annulment in Catholicism before I was taken over by secular courts. I mean, the issue there is that it's not, right? It's a different thing. A get is a bill of divorce. It is, it's under the Mosaic Law. There we go. That doesn't actually help me. Good to have, though. It is a bill of divorce. It dissolves or ends a marriage where there was one, which is can't do that. It's not possible.
Get up, you horrible bunch of layabouts!
Where's cottage? Where I'm going? No, I'm going this way. Fish. The difference, of course, being that an annulment is not it doesn't end a marriage. An annulment is a declaration that there was no marriage in the first place. Which is why there is there are sort of annulment courts, right? Which is a court of canon law to determine whether there was, in fact, a valid marriage in the first place. If the marriage was validly entered into, then it can't be annulled. It doesn't matter. Break your girl. Okay. What do you want?
I need to see your combat multiplier get higher before I swing a jar.
How much higher? Pretty good. What's this? Oh, great. Interesting. There's Hob Cave. Oops. Darkwood. Thank you for visiting Greenwood.
Thank Avo you're here! I thought we were going to die in this hellish place!
Oh,
we
gosh,
have to get
those
to the
bright
barrow
lights.
fields at the other end of Darkwood. You lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
I guess
The sooner
epilepsy
we put
warning.
this forest behind us, the better.
You
There
might want to
are
alt tab
unnatural
if you're
things out there.
susceptible.
Lead
Let's
the
give this a
way.
shot. You follow and wait expressions to control a party of followers. Okay.
In Darkwood, you will find the Chapel of Scorn. Please the deities there, and they will let evil into your soul.
No. I don't want them to let evil into my soul. You're following, yeah? Who's that guy?
Ah, help! Something bit me and left me for dead. Please, let me come with you.
We can't let him follow. He's infected. He'll be eating our guts before we know it.
We have sworn a traitor oath. We have to help him.
This isn't a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
I can pay well, and there won't be any trouble.
Before I do this, yeah, so that's actually a good point too. This is something fascinating that I happened across in. This was I didn't know this, that there is a sort of authority problem within modern rabbinic Judaism. Hold on, let me write something down. There was a convert from Judaism on Pints with Aquinas a few weeks ago, who was talking about this, right? That there are these various Jewish courts that decide according to typically Talmudic law. It depends on the sect, I guess, but this is they have this problem that there is no like central court, no high court, which used to exist, centered in the temple. But since the destruction of the Second Temple in the 1st century, there has been no high court, and so no deciding vote on matters of doctrine or even on matters of law. And so this is this has been a kind of problem for Judaism going back quite a ways. And it's honestly the same problem, what I find kind of funny, it's the same problem that Protestants have, is a kind of lack of ultimate authority, especially for the decision of doctrine, but also just for legal purposes as well. If you get excommunicated from your Protestant church, it just means you can go to you can go to, instead of Pastor Bob's church, you can go to Pastor Jim's, and you're just fine. Yes, Klaus. In the American South, instead of a get, we have the get, where the party at fault is energetically directed to leave. Typically, the formal phraseology of it is "gon' get." You know what? Let's let him. This is where we might regret this, but
Thank you, hero. I'm very grateful.
Lead the way!
I gotta keep a close eye on him, so he doesn't, turn into a Zambi.
This is what being a trader is all about, not standing by a stall.
If you say so.
Okay, into the marshes. Yeah, okay. Oh.
A Balverine, careful!
Oh dear. I hate this.
It's all lead the way.
I must say, I'm looking forward to seeing my wife and children again.
Whoops.
This is difficult.
Whoops.
I'm sure there will be.
I killed
Shall
it.
we go?
Excellent. To you.
Beware, traveler. I block the way to all but the most combat-hardened. If you request, my guardians will test your mettle in combat. Meet their challenge, and the reward I hide is yours.
I'd love to do this later.
This takes me right back to when I first became a trader.
Really?
I could do with a nice warm bath right about now.
Don't blame you. Alright.
You shouldn't get too close to those spars.
Keep your distance, everyone. You think this is bad? You should have been on my last trip.
I've been thinking, you shouldn't worry. If I'm the only one who makes it, I'll take care of your wares.
A fine bunch of traders we are. We should be selling things, not risking our lives.
But both, you know? Klaus says I need to instruct my party on not inviting disaster with lines like the wife and children one. Yeah, that is troubling.
Just think of the profits we'll make at the end of this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's avoid the spores.
Oh, me feet are killing me.
Okay.
He deserves nothing less.
We should be moving along now.
All right, I'm ready to move along. That's all right.
We need to move quickly. There's a trader camp through the next gate.
Yes, we must go quickly.
Whoops. Whoops.
Hey.
Oh. Whoops. Whoops.
Shall
That
we
was
go?
close. Does anyone need Heelys?
Anyone else notice a strange smell? Maybe it's just me.
Right behind you.
Okay. Leather boots. Wonder if I can. If those are better. No boots. Apprentice boots. Villager boots. Leather boots. Yeah. Alright, moving right along, shall we?
Try to get your
You
combat
think this is
modifier
bad?
even
You should have been on my last trip.
Hey, I'm so hot.
Whoops.
Hey!
Coming.
Did someone howl? I swear I just heard a wolf.
Nightmare. One long, painful nightmare. Lead on.
Ow.
Coming. Help! Under attack!
Whoops.
Stop it.
Lead on.
Oh shit.
I'm right behind you.
Okay. Hope that's it, maybe? Do they end or are they endless? Because if they're endless, this is... I'm gonna have to kind of rush forward, aren't I?
A fine bunch of traders we are. We should be selling things, not risking our lives.
This. Evil.
This
Looks
takes
evil.
me right back to when I first became a trader.
Right, hold on, what's that?
You'd think they'd build a proper, well-protected road
Darkwood's
through here, wouldn't you?
Bordello? Excuse me.
Lead on.
Who builds a bordello here?
Well, here's the first camp. I suppose we could wait here if you have other things to do.
Yes, we can rest and stock up on supplies.
How are you doing?
I see their health bars.
How's business?
Not too bad. I'm going to Barra Fields next. Should be some serious money there.
Ah, nice.
I'm right behind you.
What's it to be? Welcome to the blackjack table.
Oh.
What takes your fancy? How much will you wager?
Something? How can I help?
What can I do for you?
This is the premier clothing store in town.
14 hit.
Can I interest you in absolutely anything?
This is a nightmare. One long, painful nightmare.
Damn.
What's it to be?
Okay.
Hard lines, better luck. How about another game? How much will you wager?
Notice a strange smell? Maybe it's just me.
Try and win my money back, yeah?
Can I interest you in something?
This is the premier clothing store in town.
Jesus.
Hard. How about another? Perhaps you'll come back and play some more.
I can only hit once? What is this?
I'm pleased to serve you.
What's he looking for? Produce. Green apples, I might have. Fish. Moonfish. I have a moonfish. Cider grape. You are not a bad person. What does this mean? Originally written to help reform bandits and serial killers and become accepted members of society. This book teaches you how to appear less scary to impressionable villagers. It seems not waving your weapons about, avoiding dark clothes and evil-looking tattoos, and letting out the odd giggle will all work a treat. What? What does that mean? Yeah, I guess the bandits build a bordello in the poison swamp. Yeah, a lot of this, I will say, Grace, I will keep saying this again. Possible epilepsy trigger from a lot of the environmental stuff in this area. So, you know, watch out if you are susceptible. Be a little bit cautious here.
I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
What do you got? He's got an augmentation. 1,495 though. God. Steal a longsword. Maybe. Huh. Should little hands of use. Okay, I mean, I already have an iron katana. Yeah, I think I will just get no, because it's priced up from base. I'll get one somewhere else. Expensive. That is much better. Oak is held to be better than you for bows. What? Excuse me? What is this? And you call this place Albion? And it's cheap here. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna get one. Screwed my bow.
Farmers have had stuff stolen.
Darkwood's a
Weird devices
dangerous
they were.
place, hero. Need anything? A fine bunch of traders we are. We should be selling things, not risking our lives.
I don't want it. I want to use it.
Need anything?
Steel axe.
I
What
think
about
we can do
you?
a special
What
offer
are you looking
for? You,
for?
sir.
Clothing, huh? He's looking to buy chainmail. He's an armorer, basically. He's got dark stuff. What is all this? Evil, isn't it?
Farmers have had stuff stolen. Weird devices they were. Gone.
I've been thinking, you shouldn't worry. If I'm the only one who makes it, I'll take care of your wares.
Okay. Chapel of Scorn, let's bypass that. Definitely not go there.
You think this is bad? You should have been on my last trip.
Alright, let's keep moving. Again, I guess epilepsy warning from some of the lighting effects. I assume it's from the torchlight. I'm not sure.
What I wouldn't give to be in a warm, safe tavern right now.
How do I tell you to wait?
You'd think they'd build a proper
Oh, God.
well-protected road through here, wouldn't you?
Wait. Wait. Wait.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll be there in no time. Right? I can't look. Ugh.
A fine bunch of traders we are. We should be selling things, not risking our lives.
I don't feel too good. Oh, but don't fret. I'll be all right. I'm feeling a bit strange.
Here they come! Get your sharps out!
Wait, he's feeling a bit strange. I don't like that.
We can't be very far now.
I don't know about you, but I'm sticking to local trading from now on.
Okay.
The change is almost upon me. We must hurry.
Follow. Follow.
This takes me right back to when I
Wait.
first became a trader.
Follow. Follow.
Shall we go?
Alright, let's keep going. The guy is about to transform.
Starting to turn. Get away from me.
Hey, what?
Wait.
You wait here.
I knew today was going to be bad. I just knew it.
Sorry, dude. But
I'm starting to
Yeah.
turn. Get away from me.
yeah, I figured.
It's...
We're going to die!
Guys, please.
Shall we go?
No, we shall not go.
Please, I need some help over here.
Where are you, hero? I'm getting killed!
No, you're not.
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
Coming.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Whoops.
Ow.
I'm right with... Whoops. Whoops.
Missed him. Okay. Ah.
Help!
Whoops.
Coming.
Oh dear. Whoop. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Whoop.
Okay.
I'm right with you.
I'm glad I have such fine companions with me.
Whoops. Whoop. It feels like we've been on this trip forever.
Well, yeah, because now I'm killing a werewolf
Oh
guy.
dear. Whoops. Whoops.
All right
Lead
then.
the way.
All right. Leading the way. Is this a teleport thingy?
I'm glad I have such fine
looks like it, but oh
companions
well.
with me.
Anyway, Imsimp, what have I missed? I think you had other
I
questions,
don't think I can
didn't you?
take much more of this.
What the? I'm going.
Oh, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that.
Coming. I can't look. Right behind you.
Lights out, you horrible lot.
Sounded awfully close, but they're not.
A fine bunch of traders we are. We should be selling things, not risking our lives.
Ah.
Shall
Oh.
we go? Oh dear. Whoops. Shall we go?
Imsimp, what were your other questions? I know you didn't get to all of them.
I don't think I can take much more of this.
I will bring up one thing that has been in, I guess, in the news, maybe just in the Twitter lately. There was a beef between Dave Smith and some other pundit guy who was, well, he was doing the whole. He was attempting to sort of defend Epstein and/or his clients by way of, well, it wasn't actually pedophilia. It was more like
think of the profits
ephebophilia.
we'll make at the end of this.
Or ephebophilia, or whichever. Sure, maybe these girls were minors, but they weren't like children. They weren't prepubescent, right? And Dave said the, I guess, controversial thing. Controversial for some reason.
I don't recognize this area.
We're lost,
That
aren't we? We'll
the
never
natural
get out.
response to that,
It's a dead end.
He'll never get us out of here. We'll
the
die
natural
in these
response to that
woods.
from any
We're
man
almost there now.
is
Yes, just a bit further.
to just kill that guy. Okay, what the hell is this? That when somebody starts trying to make these fine distinctions between
What in Avo's name was that?
It's bad news. Whatever it is, I'm sure of it.
okay, I can't do that. That's good to know. Damn it. Ow. Too far. Ah, come on.
I'm sure we'll be there in no
Did I kill it?
time.
Just to be sure.
Did I kill it?
Right behind you.
Okay. So anyway, he said that the natural response to somebody trying to, make these fine distinctions between pedophilia and ephebophilia and being like, well, sure, she's underage, but she's not like a child or that sort of thing. Or I guess it would be worse if we were talking about 9-year-olds instead of, 16, 17-year-olds. Okay, listen. The natural response, like Dave's point is,
I just knew it.
I think absolutely right. The natural response to somebody saying like that is to want to kill them. Just kill them. Let God sort them out.
Barrowfields. I know the way from here. Follow me. Not much further down.
Excellent. Now, that is not to say that the ethical thing to do in such a situation is to actually kill them. Right? That's not actually the right thing to do. And that wasn't his point. The point he was making was
I
that
knew you could do it.
that is the perfectly natural instinct that all men have. That if someone starts making these distinctions,
We've been expecting you.
that's a horrible thing, and you should react accordingly, right? Or you certainly will want to react accordingly. And if you find yourself without that impulse, to just bring that guy's neck. Like, no, that's not okay. If you don't find yourself with that impulse, then there's something probably wrong with you. Now, if you don't set aside that impulse and consider, whether they're actually guilty of anything, that sort of thing, then fine. That's also wrong, but it is very much a natural impulse. Anyway, yeah, Imsimp, if you're still there, repeat your questions, because you had questions, I believe. Raider's Feather. 3,000 gold, a bunch of renown. Tons of experience. I think you can. I'm guessing that you probably can save the werewolf guy.
Seeks an audience with you again.
This is
You'll
it.
find him in
We
Oak
made
Vale
it.
Tavern.
Yes, thank you so much for your help.
Enjoy the rest of the day, sir.
You've received a new quest card.
All right.
Are you looking for blue mushrooms? Then you've come to the right place.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
actually.
popular items, I can tell you. I've only got one left now. Sold one to a trader near the guild, and then the other two. Let me think. Oh, yes. One went to a rather miserable woman, likes to hang around the picnic area. The other went to a fellow who said he was throwing a party in the guild woods.
Well, all right then.
So, are you interested? Demand is high, supply is low, so I can't take anything less than 1,500 gold.
Can I barter? Yeah, I need it. It's for a quest. I got the cash.
Enjoy, my good man.
Chicken. Greetings.
All right. Where to? Oakvale, I guess.
To make a purchase?
It's Grey House.
Hello. I remember you. We thought you died in that awful bandit raid all those years ago. So where have you been all this time? You do remember me, don't you?
Having
I was looking
flashbacks.
for Rosie, my teddy bear, just before the raid. After that day, my parents moved to Bowerstone, but I never really liked it there. Are you all right? I think I lost you there for a second. Anyway, I have to go now, but it was great to see you again. Bye!
Wow, okay.
Over here.
No. Come back later.
Greetings to... I think we can do a special offer for you,
All right.
sir.
What's he want? Others. Ooh, I could sell these for like a lot. It's not that much. Ooh, good price. City and longsword, huh? That's even better. That's like a very good deal. That is worth it.
Oh, Maze, we're searching.
Ooh, I can augment it, can't I?
I think we
Alright,
can do
let
a
me sell
special
you
offer
some of
for
my
you, sir.
stuff here. I mean, that's not great prices, but it's fine.
That Maze is in the tavern. You might want to see him.
I might.
You have yourself a nice day. I'm pleased to serve you.
Oh, he wants a jet. Pay quite well for them. Tofu. Come on, Ruby. He did. That's good.
Maze was looking for you. He's in the tavern.
Over here.
I know, I know!
Over here.
I know, but I want to go back to my old house first. Hold on, please.
Over here.
Nostalgia. Okay, okay.
It's good to have him around.
Oh, it's for sale. Cost 5,000. That's it. Well, yeah, I mean, I obviously have to, you know, save up for my childhood home, right? Oh. Sorry.
Over here.
Hey, Maze.
Ah, there you are. I thought maybe you were getting too famous to be seen round here. I'm afraid I've heard nothing more of your sister, and there's little else I can do. There is hope yet, though. A blind seeress lives among Twinblade's bandit clan.
Of course.
She may be able to tell you about your sister. The seeress stands next to the bandit king himself, and it's no coincidence the bandits have been doing so well lately. Have you heard of Twinblade? He was a hero once. Yes, giant of a man. He had little patience for the guild, though. He left, and brought together a dozen bandit factions. I always suspected he was behind the attack on your home. This could be your chance for revenge.
Gonna have to train for it first.
The camp can't be far from here. The village is often under attack. I've left a quest card at the guild with the details.
I'm
Oh, okay.
looking
Check the
fine.
guild for more quests.
Nice to see you again.
What's with these? Huh. Very nice. Ah, home sweet home.
Oh, my love, where are you?
I often stand out here and look out to sea. My dear husband was lost to the waters years ago. He went on a fishing expedition and never came back. I haven't given up hope of seeing him again one day.
Okay. I wonder if I'm going to find him at some point. And things will not be as expected. Just a guess. Assassin boots. They're evil. What's this? Oh. Oh! Okay. Huh. Why is the music so ominous here? That is definitely a bandit sign, isn't it? Okay, it's locked. Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, my love, where are you?
Any news from... Looks fine.
A beer if you don't mind.
Chicken
chaser. Greetings. Chicken greetings.
Why am I chicken chaser anyway?
Ready to help?
Still don't get it. We got Red Rose. You're not selling anything at a good rate? Why?
Prices vary from place to place, you know.
There are bold as brass bandits everywhere these days.
Coin golf, play it here.
Greetings, hail, O hero bold. I am, you see, a famous bard. I sing you songs, you give me gold. It really isn't very hard.
Sure.
Now, let's see what you've been up to. The lives of bards are simple things, not fraught with many dangers. Their greatest test is generating songs for total strangers. The way of truth, of love, of good is beckoning this worthy man. A few more good deeds surely would ensure he's Avo's greatest fan.
Okay.
Life's great journey lies ahead. Quests, adventures, exploration. Youth will stand him in good stead, while life provides him education.
That mean I'm low level but good?
Chuck us over a beer, will you?
I assume that's what that means, roughly speaking. Alright, we got a smithy, a trader. We got the farm back here. Oh gosh. Right. You know, I'm wondering if I might wrap up a little bit early tonight. My congestion is starting to hit me once again. Is this someone's house? This is someone's house. Let's not go in.
Hey, hero, can you help me out?
Maybe.
Oh, a hero!
You sound silly.
I could really use your help, sir. I run a harmless little chicken contest down on the beach, but I'm having a bit of ghost trouble. Some deceased chicken fancier, no doubt.
What?
The thing is, he's scaring all my punters away.
What?
You couldn't, you know, work some of your hero magic and get rid of him, could you?
A ghost? A chicken-loving ghost. Once again, that's just someone's house.
Oh, hello. Can I ask you a personal question?
I guess.
Have you ever tried blue mushrooms? I shared one with this guy in the Guild Woods the other night, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've never connected with someone like that before. I wonder if it was the same for him. Oh, Cyril. He was so sweet. But how do I know what we felt was real?
It wasn't. It was mushroom-inspired. Like, it is by definition, almost. Like, you know that it's not real. It's drug-induced, right? That's, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Need a good sword to fight beside you? Good day, hero. If you need someone to fight evil by your side, I'm your man.
What?
Very well.
No.
You know where to find me if you change your mind.
Memorial Garden.
Need a good sword to fight beside you? Shops are now closing!
Oh.
Nice to see you.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
Oh, hush. Working on it. Yep, there's a ghost.
Shiver me. Ah, at long last, a kind soul who doesn't flee at the sight of me. I have paced this forsaken beach for so many years. Could it be that you be sent by the gods to lift me from my fierce torment?
Okay. Sure.
My spirit dwells at the bottom of the sea, and my poor wife is left destitute and a-grieving, She thinks I was but a simple fisherman and still be somewhere lost at sea.
Go visit her. She's on the other beach.
It may shock you to learn, dear friend, that I had a small side business in piracy.
No.
I hid my sinfully plundered treasure next to the jetty on the western beach.
Oh.
If you want to use a spade to dig it up and give it my wife, I will reward you with plentiful riches, ye old sea dog. If you be in need of a spade, they be sold in town.
Okay. Don't need that. Alright, so I need a spade. Shops are closed though. I don't think I have one, do I? No. I do have the 3 blue mushrooms I need though.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
Ow, shut up. How do I get through there? Excuse me. Nice.
Need a good sword to fight beside you?
No thanks. We have already been over this. I think I just got triggered with, like, almost actual PTSD because I just saw smoke rising off on the side of the bridge and was like, oh god, not again. Okay. We'll eventually need to go just teleport back to Heroes Guild, the Heroes Guild, but not yet. Death of Erebert, killed in an accident in the rebuilding of a... Huh.
Have a nice visit.
I will say, by the way, I almost consistently think of, when I hear Oakvale, I kind of think of, can I just wait? Or I need an actual bed? I almost consistently
Nice. There are
think of
everywhere
the town
these
from
days.
Erica's
Oh,
D&D
I'd like
setting.
a cool drink, please.
The way up north one. Because there were quite a few quests there.
Best prices, well, sort of.
Am I allowed up here? Also using this bet 100 gold. Yeah,
Give me
let's do
some
it.
beer.
All right. Man, for a game from 2004 or whatever, it's really quite impressive. Oh no. It's really quite impressive that they have like day-night cycles, and not just day-night cycles, but the town guards going and putting out the lamps each morning. That's quite something. What's this? The sock method. Oh god. How to make yourself sexier in 10 days. This guide advises its readers to master really heroic poses, learn to flirt, wear stylish clothes, and avoid bad haircuts. Making yourself obnoxious. Interesting. Okay. Dig for treasures, antiques, and decomposing bodies. You can dig anywhere. Find some places are better for
Yesterday,
digging than
I
others.
saw Twinblade, the leader of the bandits.
You did? Really? You did?
Give me some...
Alright, so, where do I dig? No. Okay. Can I set that to a... No. I guess it's F4 is the closest. Where did he tell me to? Hold on. Status? Logbook. No. Quests. Current quests. Treasure of the Ghost Pirate. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't... Ah, man. I might need to go ask again, now that I have a spade. Maybe it's here. Huh.
Oh, my love. Where are you?
Is it over that way? Can I do that? Can't I do this? There, yeah, I can. Okay, cool. No, okay. I'm gonna go have to ask the ghost again.
Any news from further?
Enjoy
Won't get in his way. You got rid of that ghost yet?
No. I need to go talk to him about a treasure. Is it over here? No. Guess not.
Haven't ye found it? It'd be right next to the jetty on the western beach, me old matey.
Next
on
to
the
the
left,
jetty.
as ye look out to sea.
Left of the jetty on the western beach, which is the other one. Okay, I thought so.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
No, I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, I will, but... maybe I'll tell him I didn't. That'd be funny. Anyway, let's see.
Pleasant day.
Left of the jetty. Huh? So, like, right here. Right? Gold. Alright, let's go tell her. Give her the booty.
I still...
Here you go.
Oh my goodness. This is from my husband. You say he saved it up by taking tourists out on his boat? Well, yes.
That's not what I said,
I
but
do
okay.
remember seeing him take people on board. Well, they looked like bandits from a distance. Isn't that silly?
Very silly.
I knew he really cared for me. He was such a good, honest man. Thank you so much. I will still pray to see him return safe one day. Right after I've done some shopping.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
Good to see ya.
That didn't actually resolve matters.
Any news from further afield?
As I live and
Known as...
Greetings.
Hello.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
Now I'm gonna go check. Nope, it's still there.
Avast! You've been a trusty sea dog, ye have. Perchance now I can finally enjoy my death. But before I leave, I shall keep my end of the bargain. Arr! The rest of the swag be buried under the axe of a statue in the local graveyard. If it still be there, you're welcome to it. Now, thank ye, and goodbye.
Okay. Under the axe of a statue in the local graveyard. Okay. Alright. Let's go figure it out. Let's go see.
You got rid of that ghost yet?
Now, well, yes, but
Need a good
What's new?
sword to fight beside you?
yeah, let's go. I assume this is the graveyard, right? Memorial Garden is shorthand for graveyard. Yeah, so it would seem. Aha! Ooh, a silver key. And an obsidian... Wow, okay. And some gold. A bandit raid victim charred beyond recognition. Oof. Thank you for reading this grave. No, bugger off. I really do enjoy funny gravestones. I always have. My love for funny gravestones goes back to the Haunted Mansion at Disney. All work and no play is apparently the way the world works. Headstone reads, I'm dead, happy now. Study in decomposition. Well, yes. Bandit raid victim, charred beyond recognition. Rack the Archer, made it to the third round of the arena. Karina Gown died before the divorce could be finalized. Orwin Gown cheated on his wife and paid the price. Ooh, okay. I mean, look, don't cheat on your wife and don't murder your husband. They're both important. Tree symbolizes the rebirth of Oakvale, rebuilt from the ashes after the terrible bandit raid. May this tragedy never be forgotten. Bandit raid victim. Ian the Mad Painter of Feischney? Strangled by his own hair. Mr. K. Dunn, dead. At 2 gold per word, that's all you get. Anyone want to swap places? Here lies Pete, who loved his meat. A feast for worms, his flesh they eat. Welcome back, Imsimp. Oh, you're starting to pray 3 rosaries a day. Wow. I don't know what your prayer habits already are, but don't bite off more than you're ready for. Or it can turn into an undue burden that will either, even just feel burdensome, but then also it could, which isn't always bad, but it can be detrimental. Then also that it can be a reason to quit. Right. So if you're going from not praying at all to praying 3 rosaries a day, bad idea. If you're going from praying a rosary every day to praying 3 every day, that's reasonable. Name unknown, traveling trader was passing through Oakville the night of the raid. You usually pray 2 to 3 a day. Okay, yeah, no, that's a good step then. D. Carter, ever unconvinced there is life before death. S. Carter gave his life that Albion might live. Robert Cowley loved to death. He slept with nymphs, they stole his breath. Bandit raid victim. Realized the infamous poet M. Hill gorged on too many words and had his fill. You're standing on my head. No, I'm not. I'm standing next to your hip. Bill. Besides, you're dead. Who are you to criticize me? Alright, that'll about do. In the car. Yeah, in the car is a good place to pray. I love it. The world looks beautiful.
Need a good sword to fight beside you?
Anyway, Imsimp, what were your other questions I didn't get to? I'd like to get to them before wrapping up for the night. Though I will probably wrap up a little early tonight. My I don't know, it's getting close to midnight, but I'm not gonna go late. My congestion is acting up again. This whole side of my face is basically just feels like I have an apple behind my eye.
You got rid of that ghost?
Yeah.
Have you got rid of him yet? You have? Why, capital news. Come down and pay me and the chickens a visit if you like.
Okay. No, I did not. So, the question of whether you should date Protestants as a Catholic. Now, on the one hand,
Shops are now closing.
on the one hand, flirt to convert is always a possibility.
This contest is an outrage. Absolutely atrocious. Have you seen what they do to chickens here?
No, actually.
Can I tempt you to a game of chicken kicking, sir? Ah, welcome, sir, welcome. Might you be interested in a fine new sport? I call it chicken kicking. Invented it myself. All you gotta do is step into the ring and kick the feathery vermin into the scoring area. Ho, it's easy. Now, my eyesight ain't what it used to be, but I can usually make out where they land. Wanna give it a try?
I guess, sure. I hope this isn't evil.
If you could leave your weapon, sir, and no spells allowed either. Wouldn't be very sporting now, would it? They're only chickens, you know. Then we shall get started. Good luck, sir.
Okay. Let's kick a chicken, I guess. Diagonal kicks to the far left and the far right score higher points. Force of your kick is affected by strength and top speed skills. Taking a run up will deliver a stronger kick. 5 rounds, accumulate points. 50, not bad.
Not bad at all. A center right scores you 50 points.
Okay. Not bad.
Ah, not bad. A center left scores you 50.
You ever thought we used flirt to convert? I mean, it's possible.
Well done in a so what kind of way. A center right scores you 50 points.
I will say, I mean, Erica was basically something like
not bad at
maybe
all.
An apatheist.
A center right
I mean,
scores you 50 points.
It wasn't exactly religious when we first started dating. Oops. Okay, let's try again. Okay.
Close but no cigar. A center left scores you 50. Holy moly, I thought chickens couldn't fly. Maybe I haven't been feeding them enough lead. Fair is fair, though. I salute your chicken-kicking abilities. Here's the chicken hat.
I'm sorry, the what?
Only one I had, too, so don't be expecting to win any more hats. Can I tempt you to a game of chicken kicking, sir?
No. 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 No, flirt to convert is not like an actual strategy. It's more like, how do I put this? You can go out with someone, at least qua seeing if you are interested in somebody by going out with them on dates and whatnot, and seeing if they are open to the Catholic faith. Now, actually, marrying a Protestant, especially one who is particularly serious about their Protestantism, especially an anti-Catholic, that's almost certainly a bad idea. If only because it will not be a good environment to raise Catholic children. Right. How does a Catholic evangelize their significant other while respecting their beliefs? but be clear in your own. Well, doing that, first of all, well, not quite. I would not say respect their beliefs. I would say respect them. You don't need to respect false beliefs, per se. Who you need to respect is the person who believes it. But you need to show them respect. Take their ideas seriously, but not don't pretend that you think that they might be right. Right? Because that will, if nothing else, that will come off as condescending. And you don't want that. You don't want to be condescending to your significant other, whether that's just somebody you're dating or talking to, or whether that is a spouse or whatever. Right? What happens if I do that? Interesting. Okay. What was that? What did I just pick up? Anyway. Bad idea to marry a Protestant as a Catholic, even if they aren't anti-Catholic. Any Protestant, regardless. It's far from ideal. Remember, marriage is something you get one shot at. So don't mess it up, I guess, I would say. And part of that also just means, keep in mind that this is the person that you're going to be raising children with.
There's a fist fighters gang in Bowerstone which lets anybody in. This isn't Bowerstone.
Okay. What in the world does that mean? Oops. Bowerstone's quite big. Wow, I went pretty far there, didn't I? Huh. Wait, this will... This game is super early 2000s MMORPG vibes. Well, get rid of the MMO, and yes, this is an early 2000s RPG. So, there you go. In any case, I would say that, again, the biggest hurdle will be raising children. It will absolutely be difficult. Oh yeah, I can do that. It'll absolutely be difficult to raise children in the faith with somebody who does not share that faith. That will be spectacularly difficult. Probably unnecessarily difficult. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think that
enjoy the rest of the day, sir.
Thanks. I think that, yeah, you're at least potentially setting yourself up for failure. No.
Beer, please.
I didn't go in there yet. Maybe I should.
The sky is really pretty to... Remember, the witch in Bowerstone Key is the only one who can cure him.
Where's the key? Quay. I thought it was Quay. Make sure they're signed up for OCIA before getting married. Well, I would say get married after they're baptized. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with waiting in that way. I mean, for example, like Erica was baptized the Easter before we got married. It was while we were engaged. And it wasn't like as a sort of condition of getting married. It's that we decided to wait to get married, which wound up delaying it a little bit until after she was baptized. Because otherwise, we were planning on getting married that spring. We wound up waiting until afterwards. I mean, yes, if they are Protestant, they are already validly baptized. But yeah, you know what I mean. Until they've received their sacraments of initiation. Let's put it that way. No. My wife was not Protestant. She was raised sort of generically agnostic, more or less. Yeah, here you go.
Not enough mushrooms.
Oh,
Bring
I
me
need
more.
4? All right. Thought I only needed 3. Excuse me.
Have a safe visit.
Who do you think you are, coming up here uninvited? Run along now, Sonny.
Oh, okay. Thought I'd say hello. All right, never mind. Let's wander around a little bit. Get ready to wrap things up. Maybe I will do some, like, training and trading off stream. We'll see. I mean, I do say that a lot, to be fair. But...
I'm looking for someone to take me to Orchard Farm.
Oh, you can do that.
I'll pay you if you helps me. It can be dangerous. Here's the deal, see? You get a quarter of the fee now, and the rest when we get there in one piece. Just talk to me again if you decide to escort me.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you'll take me to Orchard Farm? Use your follow expression to start. When we get to a new region, I'll let you know if we're going the right way. If you want me to stop, just Oh, and before I forget, here's that advance on your fee. But try not to go too fast, because I might not be able...
Okay.
Follow. Lead the way, hero.
This way.
Hang on a bit. Hang on. No, I'm running out of breath.
I'm not even running. What a light trot. Alright, well, let's do this. We'll wrap up with this quest, and then we'll wrap it up for the night.
Yes, we're right on track.
Oop.
Oh. Do you know I met that lovely wandering minstrel fella? Hang on a minute. Easy. No,
Easy as that.
Okay.
Oh, weather like this really brings the insects out. Careful you don't get any wasp stings.
Yeah, you show 'em.
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, glad to get shot of him.
Oh dear.
Yeah, glad to get shot of him.
I was up not told. I'm good.
Okay. Orchard Farm.
Well, we're finally here. Phew. Glad I didn't have to make it on my own.
I don't think you would have, but you're welcome.
Right, here's the rest of your reward. I only got a few scratches, so I didn't deduct too much.
Hmm? Deduct? I healed you! Nah. Anyway. Alright. Well, it looks like we are going to stop roughly where we stopped last time. Roughly where we started. And by roughly, I mean very precisely. Right here. Oh, gosh. World save. You saw it. Alright. Anyway, that's all I got time for. That's all I got. That's all I've got sinuses for. So, thanks for joining me this evening. I have recorded and I'm working on editing a new episode of my stupid little podcast. This one on the philosophy of time and specifically God's relationship to time. It's just me this time, so it's a little bit shorter than usual, although it's still decently long. It's like, it'll probably be around an hour once it's edited, give or take. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be on YouTube and Spotify and the usual. Check it out when you can, and we can certainly talk about it some more next week. We will be back, schedule permitting. We'll be back on Tuesday for more Kingdom Come Deliverance, and then we'll be back again on Thursday for more Fable. So until then, have a great weekend. Continue having a blessed Lent, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, until then, don't be safe, be well, more importantly, be good. Good night, folks.